Greetings, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful evening and morning where we are meeting, but not actually. If you can open your camera and just show up that yes, we are meeting here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, once we meet and greet, after that, we all go inside us, inwards, and we explore ourselves. In that exploration, it's quite a bit of journey. Very little we can understand, but very much that we don't really understand. And that unknown has to be there to keep it interesting, right? So we are deepening our practices, starting from Anapanasati. We are practicing body scan, simple, easy body scan, a tool used in Vipassana that goes very deep, but we are just doing the first beginners level, and that can help us reach where we want to be. So if we are just open about this, we will explore with open mind. We will explore much more than expected. Because if we have no fear going in unknown, there is so much to learn. So let us explore this journey, trusting the unknown, and go inward lovingly, without any doubt or hesitations. We are just using our sharpened concentration to scan the tool that scan the body very rigorously, as much as we can handle. So as you go along your body, just cover front, cover back, cover the side one by one. Do it at your own pace. If you find you are getting bored or frustrated with little movement, so you can do a little thicker space or wider space at once. Then you can gradually reduce the area that you are scanning and keep it interesting for yourself. So starting from 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you can take up to 1 hour in to scan one go. So it's not the same every day. So go with your own flow, explore, and repeat. Repeating helps us understand, okay, it is changing every time. The pain that I felt before is no more there. And allow yourself to just go in that flow without reacting, without resisting. And whenever that reaction or resistance come, tell yourself that it is temporary. At the same time, if you cling to one previous experience, remind yourself that, oh, it is temporary. It was there yesterday. It's not there today. All is well. Let's move on. I let go. Reminding yourself of letting go will let you flow in life with nature. Right? So that is where living from heart starts. So we are opening our body as a channel, as a tube, as a pipe, where the energy is flowing smoothly, continuously, and we are just watching. If you find a blind spot, you can stay there for some time. If you find numbness, you can stay there for some time and then move on. Just feel the touch of your cloth. Just feel the body is still there. It's okay if I'm not feeling it. Take it as easy, as light as you are taking the good sensation, light, warmth, tingling, vibration, gentle pulsation, like that, And if you are having pain, do the same process. Lovingly, just go through the pain. Stay at the pain for 2-3 minutes and then move forward. Gently, if you feel like the pain is not bearable, you can breathe into the area. To relax the area, you can even do internal muscles movement if you feel like, if you can do it. And the most important thing is that you be there and disconnect from that pain. Allow yourself to flood into thoughts There you will find the message that you are receiving, why the pain is stuck. The moment you know the reason, the thought, it helps you release knowingly, okay, what I was holding. You would find one of the versions of fear, attachment, resentment, blame, envy, controlling ego, anger, frustration, anything like that. And it helps us very deeply spiritually to evolve because it tells us about our hidden part or hidden um, pain we don't want to look at. So know that every sensation that we are observing on the body is also very uh, gross. There's a feeling behind. There's a feeling every time we speak. And we want to get there. When I touch my heart, I want to get that feeling of love, that gratitude, that appreciation for me being alive. But very rarely we get there. We are there in that state because we are always outward comparing and expecting things differently. So, to flow smoothly with life, with different situations, this view of equanimity is very much important. So, ingrain this practice for only this week as much as you can, with open eyes, with whatever you are doing. If not doing any mental work, it's the beautiful time to feel your body all the time. The subtle tingling vibration on the sole of the foot, on your palms, wherever it is very prominent. Take your awareness there instead of living in head all the time. Find a space in your body that calls you. There could be simple vibration as if like you came across some loving, expanding warmth and that gentle vibration touching you from one side or the other side or the both the side, and you are vibrating with that frequency. It doesn't have to be that technical. Just for the words, it is sounds like that. But usually we are surrounded like that. When we go out in nature, when we are quiet, peaceful, and silent, we can perceive all this very easily. Right? So just to deepen or sharpen our awareness for the environment, for the body, and what is going inside. Generally, we are afraid of looking inside. We find fear inside because so far living in mind, we have grown in fear. But where love lives, where heart lives, there is no fear. It dissolves the moment we touch that frequency. We touch that love that I am. That has a gentle pulsation. So we all are there. We all have it. It's just that our awareness is not there. Inside the purse, there's a very expensive jewelry, and we are looking outside. So, with this practice, let us go inside. And today we will add one more step or two more steps, that we will scan the body throughout from top to bottom, and then we'll come back again from bottom to top. In that process, when you scan the body till your upper limb, you can just go at once, but you have two legs, right? So you can go as one leg and then another. But if you feel the vibration just by looking at your legs, you can look both the legs all together. And same with your arms. You can look at one arms at a time, or you can look both the arms together. And once we are done scanning from top to bottom, then come from the bottom to top. Feel the touch with the ground, and then come back from bottom to top. Again, both the legs all together, or one by one, just come and meet, and then go upward and come to the head space, the crown. So do this process, come down, up, and then we will feel the central column from head to the lower abdomen or the bottom part, front or in the middle. And then we will feel the left side once and the right side once. Repeat left side once, right side once. And just see if you can identify your body is has different feelings at both the sides. So it is just for the information that uh, the sensations varies throughout the body, just like our day-to-day life expression experiences. So we allow ourselves to be equanimous in whatever we find during the scan. Do not get into the stories or emotional trap, or do not give up. If any point of time you feel it is difficult for you, come to the breath and stay there for some time. You will get a lot of thoughts. It's okay. Just let it go. Wait, do some hard breathing, and then come back to the normal natural breath and feel the breath over this area. Once you start feeling the sensation anywhere here, you take the breath to come to the crown and then start flowing. Depending on your energy level, some days you will feel you're really tired. It's okay. Do as much as you can. And then just listen to your body and be compassionate to yourself. So, this is the practice for today, and there will be minimal guidance. And I hope we all can enjoy the process today. So, we are opening ourselves throughout the body. We will find the thoughts relevant to that area. That is our subconscious opening to us. Anything that wants to surface, it will come up. Just clean it up and move forward. And many times you can affirm and repeat that everything is temporary, impermanent, and I am flowing with that. I let go of things, whatever comes to you for release. And also remind yourself when you have wonderful situation, wonderful experience, and I am just loving it, then also remind it is also temporary. Okay, and move forward. Yes. So this is the practice for today. So let us start. Find yourself a comfortable space and wear loose clothing. That is very important. Do not feel tied, knotted, or anything like that. So check yourself, allow yourself to relax and open. Sit comfortably with crossed legs on the floor. Be comfortable if you are sitting on a sofa or chair. Let your arms or hands rest in your lap the way you want it. Don't feel tied or knotted, so you can keep your both the palms separately on your knees, on your thighs, however you feel. Now, support your body from the lower abdomen, lower back. Take that strength and a deep breath and find your spine erect, long and tall, gently supported by your lower back, neck aligned with head, and the total and spine is at one line. Let your chest be open, shoulders relaxed, let it drop. Open up your jaws, let it separate. Find very comfortable space in your mouth. Gently feel your eyes shut comfortably. Now find yourself very comfortable at this point of time. Breathe in deep to entire body. Feel the entire body with this breath. One big breath, and the body becomes like a balloon from head to toe, and you exhale through your nose or mouth. Big breath, inhale, and big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Feel every breath. You are receiving it. When we receive anything, we feel grateful. Every breath fresh, first time. Open your heart with this feeling of receiving. As you exhale, the next breath flows in again without asking for. Without asking for it. So inhale deep and exhale. Feeling this breath again as your chest is rising and stomach is coming, expanding, making more and more space within the body. Every organs, the tissues and cells are aligning itself as we breathe deeply, consciously, gratefully. Feel that every breath, if it makes any sensation in your body, like the whole body warmed up and the whole body is like a bright sun and radiating warmth. So you feel that on the surface of your body, or gentle tingling sensation throughout, as if it is covering you. If you don't feel anything, it's okay. Just allow yourself to scan the surface of the body. As you breathe in through your head. The whole entire circle, the ball filled with the breath. Energizing. Breathe in and take your awareness to your head. Exhale. Then breathe into your face, forehead to chin, side to side, the ears. It might feel like a pulsation. Yeah, that's okay. Go down. Do not stay long. Move forward. Move downward. Feel your neck. Breathe in and expand. You can stretch. Breathe out. Let it contract. Breathe in. Let your shoulders get expanded, widened, strong, also relaxed. And exhale. Breathe in to both the arms. And exhale. Breathe in to your chest. And exhale. Breathe in to your stomach, the upper abdomen, lower abdomen. Breathe out completely. Breathe into your back, the upper, mid, and lower. And exhale. Breathe into your bottom. And exhale. Just breathe and feel and exhale. As you take your awareness there, you might feel some tingling or warmth. Now breathe into your thighs. And exhale. Breathe into your knees. And exhale. Breathe into your calves. And exhale. Breathe into your foot, to both the sole, to the toes. Ankles. Feeling the sole of the foot, and exhale. Now breathe in again, one long breath to your full capacity, head to toe. And exhale fully through your mouth. Let it be slow, gradual. At your own pace, you feel comfortable. Now relax completely. Let your breath settle down wherever it wants. Come to your heart center, your chest, middle of the chest. And find that you're breathing from this space. You're feeling the warmth. Spiraling soft breath inward to outside. Allow yourself to feel yourself. Feel love, feel gratitude. And let us start. Come to your normal, natural breath. Feel it in your nose area. See every in breath and out breath sweeping over your upper lips, gently passing through the tunnel of the nose. Inside the tunnel, touching every cell. Trust the nature, your breathing nature. Whenever you feel uncomfortable, Just do some deep breathing. Any fear arises, you become anxious. Any past memory flares up, just relax with your breath. In breath for 5 and out breath for 5. 4 to 5 times. You'll feel better. Feel your upper lips, your nose, on top of the nose. If the bone is feeling like there's some pressure, some hardness, some stiffness, they're all some kind of sensations. Observe the in-breath and the out-breath, the length and the duration. The speed, the warmth, the pathway or the passage. Find any sensation if you have on your upper lips. Any kind of pressure, warmth, tingling. If you can't find your breath, you can do some hard inhalation, strong inhalation and exhalation. Then come back to harmony. And with this in-breath, next in-breath, breathe in deep. Inhale and pass inside the nostril. Go to the top of the head, to the crown. From inside, come outside. Feel this area, this soft, subtle, gentle space vibrating, maybe whirlpool-like energies, soft, gentle tingling, or ant-like walking, insect rippling. Heat or cold. And allow yourself to move downward. Wherever you're feeling more pressure, choose that direction. Go slow or fast at your own pace. Cover entire area, the hidden parts. Gradually pass your awareness throughout the body, through every part of the body. Don't be afraid of any fearful situation. Other than normal feeling or any pain, they are all temporary. Remind yourself that. There is no right way or wrong way of doing it. Just go downwards. Once you are scanning the body from head to toe, feel the difference in the part, in the area where the scanning is done and the remaining area. You would know what the sensations are. Wherever our awareness goes, the energy flows. So the entire body is being energized and we are feeling that pulsation, that vibration, that impulse. We usually are clinging all the time to such beautiful sensation. And in that craving, we keep doing things, exploring what we had done in the past again and again. But the lesson is to let go and move forward, to be open, to have new wonderful experiences. Keep checking your posture, keep it aligned. Take help of your breath whenever you need for relaxing. Then continue. No rush. Just enjoy. Love your body. Look at it. Explore it. We are watching as an observer, so do not get entangled anywhere in any emotional trap or stories. Be alert. What kind of thoughts are passing? It's a big milestone when we achieve the sensation, this subtle sensation, uniformly throughout the body. The gentle tingling vibration. And the persistence depends in the state we live. So enjoy if you are having it. Feel motivated. Allow your breath to be in rhythm, gentle, and just keep sliding. Once you have covered from top to bottom, top of the head to the tips of the toe, feel the sole of your foot. The energy is connected with ground, Mother Earth, and come back. Being equanimous means check if you are escaping something, running away from anything, or reacting as frustration. If you are anxious, fearful, it's the good time to remind yourself, I know you are temporary, so I let you go. Whatever that fear may be, look at it and release. Do not do any affirmation of I am. Just release. I let go and I release my fear. I release my doubts on myself. Take that specific fear if you are seeing it. Fear of losing, fear of finances loss, relationship loss, ego loss. Start from head to toe, come back from toe to head, and then go back down again and end on your foot. Keep yourself grounded, knowing that Mother Earth is there to support you. All that excess energy you are feeling is also draining as you are letting it go. By not holding or resisting or fearing. To keep yourself aware, remove back support and do hard breathe, strong breath. Once you are done from head to toe, toe to head, and head to toe, come back to your breath, to your nose area. Take your own time, complete your cycle. And be with your breath, observing it on the nose triangle. At this time, take your awareness to your breath, passing through the central column at the center of your body. As you inhale, you breathe in and touch the bottom. And as you exhale, just allow to let go. Inhale. Be at the center, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next in breath, find that breath going to your head, coming to the brain stem, sliding from the head back to the spinal column, inside the vertebrae. As a flowing liquid. Find it dripping through the tunnel, and going down to the spinal, the root of the spine, the tail of the spine. Let your chest be wide open and the spine fully stretched, elongated. Breathe as you feel like. It's okay if you don't feel everything or anything. Just take your awareness slowly, gradually. From the brain stem to the spinal column to the tail of the spine. Once you are done, you can come back from the tail to the head and breathe out at your own space or at your own pace. The body is a divine instrument. We are exploring. Reaching deep. As you come back and exhale, be with your breath for some time. Feel your nose area. And the warmth expanding, glowing. It is like cleaning, sweeping the entire house today. So again, breathe in and look at the breath going to your head and scan the left side of your body from top to bottom. And bottom to top. Then do on the right side. Top to bottom and bottom to top. Again, the left side, once you are done on the right. Top to bottom. On the right side, top to bottom. Once you go down to the bottom, come back to your breath again. Do a deep inhalation and exhalation 5 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One last time, breathe in. Breathe out. You may feel entire body still and balanced, calm, filled with energy, totally open and relaxed. Allow yourself to breathe naturally and come to your heart area, the center of your chest. Now breathe in from this space. Now the nose is not where you see it in the mirror. The nose is here. Now feel yourself go inward. From outside, you can feel the touch of the cloth. From inside, you can hear the pulsation, the heartbeat. When you feel that heartbeat, feel it with gratitude, with love, with appreciation that I am. We are blessed to have this tool, very important tool in this journey of knowing ourselves. And we are really grateful. Grateful to that all-knowing intelligence, imparting the wisdom, the technique, the guidance. So no expectation, only expansion every day. There's a shift. Open your heart more and express your gratitude. Feel it. And be with your normal, natural, easy breath, keeping your awareness in your heart space, heart center. We have never done this big job before. Even facing the most challenging exams or competition was easier than this. So find that level of appreciation for yourself today. Having all that amenities, comfort in life, we have this tool to realize the truth. What more grace we can expect? The body that we scan, we find it gross, we find it limited. But infinite activities are happening all at once. The management of trillions of cells and the entire body. There's a sound. There is life and death all at once. Like a nuclear reaction, the atoms are breaking and regenerating every second. So we are just doing that very gross level inspection. To experientially learn about the body. The vehicle, the tool we are gifted. We chose, we came to experience. And it took many lifetimes to reach here. So let us all thank together to that divine guidance. Blessing with all that we need. Feel your heart center filled with gratitude. filled with appreciation and thanks. At this point of time, you can lie down, relax. Take a long breath in and out, and allow yourself to take rest, to enjoy this peace and gratitude. Those who want to come out, take your time. Find your head, back and bottom, legs and hands. If they are heavy, they are filled with beautiful cosmic energies. So bring both the palms and put it over your closed eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel your palm inside, the warmth, that tingling, that touch, that pulsation. Maybe the light inside. And as you take out your palm, gently blink your eyes and look at them and come back. So as you scan your body, do not forget to scan inner side of your mouth, the back side of your ears, and the inside the eyes, and your navel. And rest you find yourself. So welcome back with this beautiful journey. Any difficulties, please do share. Welcome, Shailesh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was it any different today from previous days? Let's listen to the Revdiji.
Thank you so much. I had a wonderful session today. Yesterday, I struggled a little to scan in between. I felt I slept off. I lost myself, came back. But today, awareness was much, much, much higher. Thoughts did come in between, but I just followed your instructions, and it was, I could feel tingling sensation. I could feel the shiver in my body. And towards the end, I was going like that towards the end, and I needed something. I was feeling cold. It was amazing feeling, and again, without any emotions, you know, tears are flowing down. I'm yawning quite a bit, um, but it was a wonderful feeling. I did release whatever few things came to my mind, and I feel good. Yeah, thank you
Very
so
happy
much,
with your
Preeti
experiences.
Master. Yeah.
Wonderful.
No, it's very nice to just go into sleep after this. But I wanted to share this, and I said, no, I want to be in the awareness to hear what everybody is going to say. So it's so interesting, and that I don't want to sleep now.
Good.
Maybe
Thank
later
you,
a
thank you.
little bit you feel sleepy, but once you are rested, integrated everything, then you feel
Mhm.
flowing and energetic back again, as if like something has been
Right,
lifted up.
right,
You
right,
feel that light.
right, right. Yeah. There's still some kind of uh, feeling tingling in my lower body. Uh, that feeling is still there.
Usually it is difficult to find that sensation in the lower part of the body. But
Okay.
these are the good sign that you have flowing energy, so you can feel the bottom or the lower part, lower limb.
Oh, thank you.
And these sensations are always there. I mean, it's just that our awareness is still focused.
Mm, nice, nice. Good to know. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
So back
Thank you.
tingling sensation is for like receiving, and that heaviness and in your heart, and then you feel light. It's like release, letting go
Release. Okay.
from heavy to light. So it's quite a bit of releasing affirmation. Um, Not to escape, not to resist, or not to fight, just to acknowledge and accept. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
and let go.
Yeah. Thank you. Wonderful feeling today.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take rest. जी श्वेता.
नमस्ते मैम। आत्मबंधन। आज का फीलिंग था मेरा कि अच्छा, मतलब सेंसेशन एक या दो जगह हुआ, काफ एरिया में और लेफ्ट लेग में थोड़ा सा हुआ, बीच में थोड़ा सा हल्का सा झटका भी लगा पैर में, फिर उसके बाद नॉर्मल हो गया। ऊपर से नीचे और नीचे से ऊपर जाने में फीलिंग अच्छा था। ज्यादा कुछ तो फीलिंग नहीं हुआ, बस नॉर्मल हुआ, एक दो जगह सेंसेशन फील हुआ। बट 2 दिन पहले मुझे क्या हुआ था कि मेरे लेफ्ट लेग नम हो गए थे एकदम, इतने नम कि मैं हिल भी नहीं पा रही थी। मुझे लगा क्या हुआ, फिर मैंने वहां पे लब भेजा और अचानक से बहुत सारा पेन मुझे फील होने लगा। एक्चुअली पास्ट कुछ दिनों से थोड़ा सा घर में भी टेंस का माहौल था। मुझे कुछ फील हुआ कि यू आर द क्रिएटर ऑफ योर लाइफ, तो अपने आप पे थोड़ा प्राउड भी फील हुआ कि चलो तुमने इतने सारे चैलेंज को एक्सेप्ट किया कुछ सीखने के लिए। अंदर से फीलिंग आई और हो भी रहा है, कुछ ना कुछ लेसन मैं सीख भी रही हूँ, कुछ ना कुछ नया सीख भी रही हूँ हर पल। तो फिर धीरे धीरे वो लेग मेरा नॉर्मल हो गया, उसके बाद फिर बाद
कभी
में
भी
अच्छा भी
जो
फील
पैर
हुआ।
सो जाता है ना, वो जो पैर सोना बोलते हैं, झनझनी सी लग जाती है,
सुन्नेपन जो हो
तो
जाता है, हाँ।
उसका कुछ उपाय नहीं है, वो अपने आप ही चला जाता है। वो थोड़ी
हाँ
देर
वो,
रहेगा, पीक पे जाएगा, ऐसा लगेगा पैर टूट जाएगा या समथिंग, इट्स लाइक
हाँ
वेरी
या
एक्सट्रीम, एंड देन इट विल गो अवे.
ऐसा
यू
मैं
कांट
जब
इवन मूव.
मतलब जमीन पे बैठती हूँ तब होता है। चेयर पे बैठती हूँ तो वैसा नहीं होता, ये मैं फील कर रही हूँ।
अगर जमीन पर बैठ सकते हैं तो जमीन पर बैठिए।
बैठो तो फिर इसीलिए मैं ना चेयर पे बैठने लगी हूँ 1-2 दिन से, कि शायद इससे मेरा ठीक हो रहा है। ओके।
चेयर पे इतना प्रेशर नहीं पड़ता है, बट जमीन पे सपोर्ट भी
ज्यादा
ज्यादा
बेटर
होता है,
जमीन पर
प्रेशर
है
भी
क्या मैम?
ज्यादा होता है। अगर बैठने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं तो जमीन पर
नहीं
बैठे। वो
दिक्कत तो
उनके
नहीं है,
लिए
बस
है
वही।
कि जिनको परेशानी है घुटने में, कमर में, तो उनके लिए है वो।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच मैम। थैंक
थैंक
यू
यू।
सर।
Anyone else?
Yeah, Santoshi. Anybody got heart vibration today? It was quite flowing.
Day. Thank you so much for a beautiful session. Even like I had like a lot of tingling sensation over my head region, and lot of like tears were flowing from the beginning uh, till the end. And also I could feel when you said like breathing from the spine, I could feel some vibration at the back also. So thank you.
Good. So, do you see progress over the days we have been doing? You see
Yes,
progress, right? Yes, perfect.
it was
Yeah,
very deep today. Thank you.
good.
Any changes in your day-to-day life? Whatever
I
feeling
think
and the situation that you are going through.
I'm much calmer, uh, less reactive.
More aware.
Yeah,
Very
more
good.
aware, and I'm trying to bring it back to the breath and focus on the pyramid around here. So I feel much calmer.
So now from today, you start going to your heart. Since you have been practicing to be with your breath, now it's the time you come to your heart space and start feeling this as much as you can. Either you put your hand and feel it every like thrice a day. Just keep your hands like this and feel it for like 5, 10, 15 minutes and then come out. You may keep your hands here the entire time and start coming to the feeling part of yours.
So feel the heartbeat or feeling.
Just feel inside. Whatever it feels like, whatever you feel like. Don't assume or speculate what kind of feeling I should have, but just
Mhm.
feel yourself.
When you put your hand here, just check your feeling at that time. So, when you have a moment during the day that okay, I now have 10 minutes, just put your hand in the center of your chest and then pay attention to your feeling at that time. How am I feeling now? Right? That will begin to uh, awaken your heart center. Your awareness is what is going to basically start checking there.
In 2 or 3 days, you will start that you will feel like, okay, it's so easy to be here and you feel so good. And the 10 minutes goes like half an hour and you don't even realize. And then you will also find that you have easy solution coming up, new creative ideas coming up. Then you know that, okay, you have done a great job. So start doing that, and that's the homework for all, whoever is aware of your breath all the time. Now is the time to go down further and feel this space, the center here. You can feel it with 2 fingers or just like this with both hands, and feel yourself as if like don't have to do anything. If you just go inside and you can feel yourself, that's good. But if you sit like this and you can't feel and you feel like sleepy, then you can remember anything to be grateful, to felt like from memory from the past, to feel loved, and just be there in that love. So any appreciation, good words, good memories, gratitude, they are the key to feel the heart space. Gratitude is always considered easier because we have so much if we start looking around.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is for everybody. Please, yeah. Ji Kumar ji.
Bandan, Preeti ji, Sally ji. Every day, every session is unique, great experience. Supposed to be, that's amazing. I just saw here our old alumni, Jaya Pujaji. I just want to hear from her. Nice to see you, Jaya ji. So, her contribution would be amazing. I didn't hear her since last year. Please, thank you.
It's a daytime, so she might be going to work and all that.
Oh,
But her
that
presence
much
is
interest.
always there emotionally.
Yeah.
Through. Yeah.
I would like to hear her the last we left, and then how much progress she made, and then this new session is
I'm
coming.
here.
Amazing. I just want thank you.
Welcome.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Today was excellent. It was just, like you asked, what is the difference after sipping? It's a 360 change in the way you react, in the way you look at things, in the way you face any situation. So every time somebody asks a question, I feel just follow, just believe, just be. And like it's just a repetition of what we have learned. So you said just watch the thoughts. Thought comes every few seconds, and then you just watch. Arey, this is also there. Okay, let it go. And without realizing, so many things, so many knots are open, so many. It's just wonderful. Many times I don't get an hour to sit, but like you just said a few minutes ago, 10 minutes. Just feel, just come back to the present, just be, find your heart space. And I don't know how many times a day I must say thank you to y'all to start this course and to restart the course. It's been a wonderful journey, and the more you sit, the more clarity comes from within. Whatever I didn't know was inside me has come out. In the past year, the situations that have come across, if I didn't have unified, I would have been such a victim mode. Why me? And now when I realize that I'm the creator, the situation changes, the way I deal with it changes. You spoke about Karam, Sanchit Karam, Himan Karam, and this
Agami.
life. So with meditation, the first is the present that changes. Then slowly it is this life that changes. Then as you go deeper, it is your past lives that change, that you carry on with you. So many things. But then you had the topic on Karam. There were times when we don't realize what we are saying. or this judgment, or how often we judge any situation, any person. So there's more awareness on that. Who am I to judge? Why am I judging? Everyone has their space. Everyone is the creation. Everyone is a creator. So many things. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pujari. Thank you
You
so
shared
much.
like the whole long journey sharing today. Maybe it's 15 days or something. So it was like
Yeah,
15 days of
at
sharing
once.
at
Yeah.
once.
Um,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Tejas.
Preeti, yeah, you mentioned today's, Shalishi, you remember? She mentioned about the reactor, nuclear reactor. This is unique. This is amazing. You
Chain
see, that
reaction.
explore this chain reactor, you know? It's a solar in the sun, how they do it, right? Kind of different reactor, maybe nuclear reactor different than other one. There's somewhere in the similar, right? You mentioned this is amazing. Today's buzzword. It's we maybe hear more down the road. Thank you so much. This is amazing.
I learned about it when I was doing the Vipassana, and then I realized that once the atomic bomb was dropped and it was so much harmful, and we are that atomic bomb wandering in unawareness all the time, how much chaos we are creating in the environment.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
The more we become aware, the more we will help others become aware automatically by not even doing anything. Just being aware automatically triggers awareness around us. So that will begin to happen. So each one of us, when we work on ourselves, we are actually contributing to the universe. Working on ourselves, we are contributing to the universe. That connection we will all know about as we progress through the course. We will know that how this happens. So each one of us has this responsibility also to be that way, right? So a unified person is a living example, a living
If the
inspiration.
chain reaction has to happen, it has to happen this way. Chain of self-realization all at
Yes.
once. Just
No
today I was having
preaching.
that. It's not needed. The moment we are at our heart space, there is no karma, there is no running away, there is no good and bad. It's my expression, and I have to accept it, whether it is something rude or whatever biased it is. It is there for a reason. Then we need to find that reason. What did I learn from it?
I am really surprised and amazed as to how much people are concerned
Afraid.
about concerned about this topic on karma. The way questions are coming, the way people are asking, they are sitting so panicked within about karma. And if so, I am finding it very difficult to now tell to all these people there is no karma. Then, if there is no karma, then right, that
The definition changes as we change the grades.
uh, exactly. So till some point in our life, it has a meaning, and then after that, you begin to know, well, there is no karma. Then the table turns completely.
So when you talk about the karma, then you have to go grade by grade, okay? When you are at this school, at this grade, middle school, high school, graduate, university, and all that, then this is what you learn.
So
So,
in the video that we have shared, I have talked about the conventional theory of karma, how it is described. And then I also talked about misleading thoughts that we all have. And then I have talked about how can we look at it differently. So when we look at it differently, we release ourselves from the karma. There is a statement in one of the Vedas, Gyanagni Dagdhati Karmani. The fire of knowledge burns the karma. So knowing about it, having been through the sleep mode, we followed a philosophy, a concept that guided us through the life till that point. And now that we are waking up, that scene will change. That scenario is different for us now. We are looking at everything from a very different perspective. That is what I want to communicate to everyone. Everyone must understand that now, right? So this is also the foundation of our journey into unification, journey into unified learning. Because once we understand karma correctly, then it is not difficult for us to accept that I am the creator of my own reality. It becomes so easy. That's when things begin to change. This is the premise on which unified is built. Right? We take total responsibility, like 100% responsibility of our own life. And then the whole thing changes completely. So this is step-by-step learning, and but the kind of questions that are coming, I feel that like how much people are sitting in fear of karma. It's to me it was really surprising, like even in this day and time. And I think most of the people may have gone through the course called Seth Wisdom course that PMC and PSSM programs, they conduct a course called Seth Wisdom. After that also, if they are in this state, amazing. It's very difficult for me to digest it.
I have one question about the karma lineup I about to since this morning. So when I was young, I was planning to go medical school, and then my parents make me engineer. Do they have to go to the next life to be doctor? They have to go to medical school because they don't make me the. You can see in our South Asia what child desired to be and wanted to be, and then parents thought this is good for this one. Are they be in that karma next life? That was the thought is I was having since this morning.
Just take it like a candy, because you didn't let me say that you are not eligible to ask any karma question. You have done a unified already. Unified is this place where everything blossoms from heart. So there is no hard feeling. Everything was done for purpose and we invited it. You wanted to experience something and you have that experience too. And
Exactly.
it helped you grow like a compassionate, humble personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You chose the parents also. You are responsible for that choice.
And then you should be grateful that, I got this opportunity to learn from you. Wow. Why are you are showing your compassion. Oh my God, my parents will have to go through this experience where they'll have to be forced study something that they don't want. So that's your
For the longest time in my life, I blamed my parents. And this is the case with pretty much everyone, right? The biggest block a child faces is the parents only in their life. So that's how that relationship becomes like that. But when we start realizing, then the turn is complete. When you
But not
understand,
everybody
well, they were
accepts it.
helping. Yeah. So when we start understanding that I am the creator and I chose those parents, I chose that family, I chose this culture, this religion, whatever that is, my choice, then I am really grateful for all of them having participated in my drama. Then instead of blaming them, I am grateful for them now.
There is
I have
no
so
opening
much
of wisdom
gratitude.
until unless we dwell into the pain.
Huh?
So the
And
compassion only
and
comes when you go through that.
the important thing to understand here is that when someone plays a difficult role in my life, imagine how much difficulty they go through to act like that, to behave difficult is not easy, because naturally we are just love. So taking on the role of a difficult person is the hardest role.
Let me add here, for that difficult person, where that difficult attitude comes, it hurts that person first, then it hurts others.
Yes.
So
So
anything
that is
that if you put a pressure on somebody, you are taking pressure on yourself first. Then you are giving pressure on somebody.
exactly. So it is real painful to everyone who is doing that activity or that role. For them, it is very painful. And they are obliging me by giving me that experience as well, simultaneously. That's why my gratitude should be twice, so that I can appreciate truly how they have accepted being the role that they played in my life. That is how important this understanding is. Now we are not blaming anybody anymore. That and the funny thing is, even this that we are learning is a concept only. This is also a concept, and the previous knowing was also a concept. The theory of karma is a concept. Likewise, looking at the karma differently is also a concept. Which one is helping me? The other concept, the one that I'm leaving behind, was valid in a certain perspective. And it helped me become who I am today. But now the perspective is changing, and I'm looking at it differently, so that I can change my own life. This is that much impact on my life now. I am totally a very different person now towards people who are difficult in my life. I have so much gratitude now. It turns the table around completely. Now there is no one that I can blame for anything whatsoever in my life.
So about
And
parent, I would like, yeah, you
yeah,
want to
go ahead.
complete? Go ahead.
No, that's it.
So about parents, right? It's very difficult. We show very beautiful face to our parents. But like a growing child, we have very limited understanding. And for even little things, we blame them. You didn't buy me this and you didn't buy me that. So it's not about the things, but that blame as a child, we keep holding and we keep building our perception towards them. But we never accept it. It's difficult. So if we have to really see, we need to look very closely my relationship with my parents, because that is where the most healing is needed.
Yes. So this is how things develop. In the more we learn, the more we open our outlook, the more we are able to bring change in our life. And then imagine Where is it going to lead us to? Think about it. The more you begin to see the beauty of our own life, the more you will drop the desire to be uh, to desire for moksha. You won't need any more moksha, because now you know that this whole thing is so beautiful. I am not running away from it. I am living in heaven actually. All of us are living in heaven. We just don't know how to appreciate it. And now we are beginning to learn and appreciate it. Then there is no thought in my mind to run away from any of this. I don't need to run away. I'm happy. So that fear of rebirth, wanting to come out of this cycle of rebirth, becoming free from all sins, and even the concept of karma, all of it vanishes. Right? I have absolutely no problem if I am back here again. Why? Because now I have developed my consciousness to a place where next time when I come back, I will start from there. So that is the significance of developing ourselves to that level in this lifetime. We are raising the level, raising the bar for our own selves for future. And then I have no problem. If I come back, okay, fine, I will go from there to further. See, that is the implication of thinking differently. It's everything is in here only. Everything is thought. It's just a different thought, and the concept is different. And now my pattern is changing. This is how powerful this whole thing is. So in Unified, this learning to change our thinking patterns is the key technique. It helps us change our own experience of this very life. Nothing to worry about future life anyway. This life itself needs to become heaven by changing the perspective. And think about it. It takes only 6 months of practice. Not a lot. If we are able to practice sincerely, we can achieve this state. So Unified is a ticket to heaven.
Absolutely.
Yes, Anuji, you can unmute and share. Yeah. Today you are supposed to open the camera, you said yesterday. Yes, you are ready. Beautiful.
I'm here. Thank you so much, Alice sir and Preeti ma'am. When you said, sir, about that, we don't like what we will do after, I mean, if we get nirvana. So this thought actually have been coming to me, I mean, for some time, that even if I get moksha, or I've like, I'm done with my karma here, even there's no karma, as you say, what am I going to do there? There's so much to experience and feel here. So yeah, so I mean, even if I get nirvana, I probably will be more happy, much more happy to come back again here and experience. So that thought, like when you said that, that I just wanted to share that I've been getting that thought quite lately. I mean, for some time, that even if I like want to, or if I like done with all my karms here, and I'm ready for the nirvana, but I don't want to get that nirvana. I want to come back here and feel and relive and experience everything, because there it's no, I mean, there it's less work. Here there's more work, more experience, more joy, everything.
How do you know? How do you know? There is no work there?
There's work, but then there's more learning here, probably. There are spirit guides and everything, like there's that level is a different level. But what I had, that feeling that I want to be here, back here, and relive and experience everything.
It's a very good thought. Slowly and gradually start, allow it to sink in. Let it settle within you. and then begin to see how is it impacting your day-to-day life experience now, right? And then be aware, be alert, and keep making your notes. I am seeing this shift now. With my basic thought changing, this is what I'm experiencing now. You will learn hell of a lot from that. But it's a very good thing that you are beginning to now you are basically ready to face the challenges of being on this planet, right? You are accepting the challenge. Yes, now you are taking control of your life. Good, very
Previously, I
good.
used to fear many things, but now I'm like as I go through the challenges, I like cross one hurdle after the other. Like I'm now fearless. I feel I'm
Very good.
fearless, and I can combat any challenge which comes through.
It's like more being courageous. Fear, it comes and goes, but being courageous is like,
Yes,
I'm ready to face the fear. Yeah?
yes, yes.
Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for
Wonderful.
sharing. Yes, Balaji, you can unmute. Yeah.
आत्मवंदन सर, सबके लिए सारा मास्टर्स को आत्मवंदन. Abhi, just to stretch what ma'am just said, the other master just said, मुझे लगता है कि जब the universal consciousness split the soul into us to gather the experience, and then we are gathering experience on the behalf of the universe, then मुझे ये मांगना भी चाहिए क्या मुक्ति? क्योंकि मैं उनका प्लान से बाहर भाग रहा हूँ, अपना रणछोड़ दास बन रहा हूँ, मैदान छोड़ के भाग रहा हूँ. जब मेरे को इधर खेलने के लिए भेजा है, मैं मैदान छोड़ के भाग रहा हूँ, तो मुझे महामृत्युंजय बोलना चाहिए क्या? ऐसा करके कभी ख्याल आता है. तो अभी ये कर्म सिद्धांत, आपका पर्सपेक्टिव, आपने जो अंग खोला कल, वो थोड़ा सा मैंने अभी तक सोचा नहीं है इन दो टर्म्स, एंड दैट इज रियली सॉर्ट ऑफ, महामृत्युंजय बोलना बेकार है, मतलब. So that is the thought which came to my mind. I just wanted to carry on with what she said just now.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this the alternate thinking about karma, the background of it comes from Seth wisdom. If you read Seth wisdom, or Seth books have this knowledge about, this is knowledge 5,000 years ahead of us. So there is an entity, as per the books, there is an entity called Seth, which introduces itself as Seth. That entity says that I am 5,000 years ahead of humanity. I've been through what you all are going through, and I chose to come back and tell you what you need to know so that you can evolve faster. So that's why he channeled all that he wanted to tell us. And that knowledge was captured in books called Seth books. So the primary thing that he taught, the most popular principle that he taught was, you create your own reality. And then he explained how. And there are some, I think there are some 20-30 books that got produced at the time. So this happened between 1960 and 1984. During the 24-year period, this was a constant download happening regularly. And so it used to happen to a lady called Jane Roberts. And her husband used to make note. So she used to speak like Seth, and he used to note, and they have audio recordings also. So when she spoke, the language, the tone, the voice, everything was different from her normal language and voice. So, and all those recordings are available online. So that knowledge became modern spirituality, the basis for modern spirituality, modern thinking of spirituality. And in PMC, PSSM, they regularly do workshops based on Seth wisdom, the wisdom that Seth delivered to us. So they do regular workshops. And this, the very statement from Seth that you create your own reality is part of a unified book also. It's embedded there. So it forms the basis of our thinking, right? So when we go through the book, we will know more, learn more about it.
Yeah. This you create your own reality. ये स्टेटमेंट लिटरली लेके जैसा आजकल लुइसे वगैरह जो भी यू क्रिएट योर रियलिटी मैनिफेस्टेशन वगैरह कर रहे हैं, इतना लिटरली लेके इस जन्म में अभी मैं बैठ के मैं मेरा मैनिफेस्टेशन कर रहा हूँ ऐसा लेना चाहिए, या कर्म
Yes.
सिद्धांत के हिसाब से मैं आने से पहले मैं अपना जो कोर्स मेरे को फॉलो कर रहा हूँ करना है वो कोर्स मैंने चुना है, तो दैट इज हाउ आई क्रिएट माय ओन रियलिटी. वो कौन सा किस बात पे सही है?
Both of them, both are correct. We come with a plan,
so I
which
create
is
my reality. Yeah.
which is part of me creating my reality, right? I created my plan. So I take total responsibility for everything that is happening in my life. So start from there, right? Nobody wrote my fate. I wrote it. And now, as I'm living through it, I also know that since I am the creator, I can change it.
Okay. So when I say manifestation, that is the changing part of the.
Exactly. Which we the part 2 of unified book is all about manifestation only. How do you manifest? That's what it is about. How do you change your own reality? Right? So this book has all these elements built in it. Now think about it. The period that I have talked about, Seth Books period, and think about the time when Louis Hay was active. Think about the time when Osho was active. All these masters have delivered the same message.
Even Roger.
Right? Even Roger, the person who wrote our book, got this through during that period. This book came out in 1987. And he was working on it for past 10 years. So all this knowledge came through various people in different parts of the planet. Same
as
knowledge came.
Ramtha too. Yeah, Ramtha is also the same. It is basically
Yes.
reminding us that we hold our own responsibility. There's nobody, no destiny, or nobody is there to bless you and say, okay, now you are done, you have baby and you have everything in your life. No.
And nobody is blessed, neither blessing nor punishing. Both the things are not there.
And then it makes sense because the way the definition of consciousness is expanding with scientific terminology, and the modern scientists are coming and finding the same answers what the enlightened one gives. So that is like eye-opening. So people are now understanding, okay, this is the field and this is where my thought goes, and it takes this amount of energy, and I keep repeating. Energy means just keep repeating, and then you see it happening in your life. Oh, I did create it. And with Unified, you will see it happening like this. During the course, you'll see you are in heart space and things are just happening magically because you are acting out of love.
We will know more as we go through the book. Right now, some things that we are saying here may not make sense. But as we go through the book, we will do it with fundamentals.
The book doesn't talk about any energy center, any balancing, any pap, any punya, anything
No
wrong
karma.
that we have done, no karma,
No.
no death, no the so-called buzzword in spiritual science, spirituality world, nothing. It is just that, there's a divine presence all across, and you start identifying it. So from there, and it starts happening when we find our space here, that pulse that I am. because that is, once we experience that, then we know, okay, so I am the source of love, I am the source of joy. I don't need anything outside to experience joy. I don't need anything outside to experience love. I am love, so I experience love in different forms when I come across different situation, different people, and all that. So that definition of Satchit Ananda is experienced here as we go on with the practice. Then it is understood clearly, okay, how Krishna was living his life. Internally, what was happening to him. How Jesus was living as an enlightened master. And even I found how Buddha was living. I thought like Buddha was kind of very, dry person as a sannyasi. But when I went through Vipassana and I heard about his being that is always blooming in love and compassion. So it's the same. It's no different.
The there are especially for those of us who belong to the Eastern civilization, the East on this planet, we are deep rooted in orthodox thinking. Why? Because we have old culture and we are holding on to that old culture, we are sticking to it vehemently. We don't want to leave it. And while we are doing that, we don't know why we are doing it. Is that still valid? Okay, somebody can prove it. Yes, it is valid. Everything is valid today. Okay, how do you apply? I don't know. People talk about our ancient wisdom, but nobody knows how to use it in life. So this is the problem why we in India, or our in that entire region for that matter, the eastern side was not able to evolve, because we stuck to the dead knowledge. Knowledge has to constantly evolve. It is a living thing. And if we remain stuck to the dead knowledge, then we don't grow. In the West, they had no roots. they were learning from scratch, right? So the spirituality in the West is very new.
Also, if you
So
see that what you said, like the East is not evolving, I do see it a little bit differently because the concept are same, but it is, always modified from Vedas to Upanishads to Puranas and Itihas and all that. So it is constantly simplified for us to understand. And Gita and other part is also introduced later. But what we think is that the only enlightened masters or avatars are happening in the past, and there is nothing in the present. We are in Kali Yuga, and nobody comes to look at it, look at us. And if somebody comes, he has to be very mystical, magical, doing magic like that, and healing others' pain and giving life and blessing boon, bardan, jo bhi is written in the old Puranas, which was conceptually a very symbolic language, but people took it literally, and then it is misguiding. So we are in illusion in that front.
It's also
but
very difficult to identify a master if he came today. इतने सारे मास्टर घूम रहे हैं कि
yeah,
पता ही नहीं चलता कौन मास्टर है.
so there is the issue here is that when a master comes, the master will never speak the traditional, conventional things. They will be speaking something completely not heard of in that place, right? Osho, take an example. In the modern times, the person named Osho came here, everybody condemned him. They basically scandalized him and finally killed him. And that has been happening in history every time, everywhere. Buddha was not accepted by India. He was accepted by people outside the country, and now his knowledge is coming back. Now we are appreciating it after it is dead. So we first want to kill the person. When the master is alive, we don't accept. Why? Because he
Even
is
same with
not
Krishna also. He was
aligned with the social norm and pattern today. Not aligned, not acceptable. But after the person is dead, we start making a statue of the person, we start worshipping the statue, everything we start doing the drama. That's the problem. It's our rigidity to not open up to new knowledge, not opening up to accept. We are so stuck to where it came from.
or also we are attached to the personality who is delivering, right? So it has to be like Krishna, like, so the age of Krishna was different. And he was also far ahead from his generation. When he
But
used to speak, people used to feel offended, and he was slang for
yeah,
many things.
exactly. In his times, he was also like that only, right? So it is the same thing. This is a pattern. It's a human thing, right? We can't accept somebody who is like me, but he is speaking totally out of context. Then we don't accept him, and that has happened always, right? So in the West, they didn't have any reference. So this new knowledge, new age spirituality, so called, is what we are now learning, and it is helping put the things in right context in today's situation, right? And also in the West, there are some scholars who are studying the
Vedas
Indian
and
wisdom.
Upanishads.
Yes, Indian wisdom in detail, but without any bias.
Bias. Because we are attached to the
Yeah.
personality. That's why
Hmm.
we think, okay, only that person can do, and we only get only I get it from him directly. So we have a different attachment all the time. How that person is. Is he the person who has written Unified? Is he an enlightened master? What is his experience? Did he
Yeah.
do any magic like this?
हाँ, वो किरण पहले आया था जब मैं किताब देखा ये गोरे ने क्यों लिखा ये चीज बाबा जी का और कोई नहीं मिला क्या पहले थॉट वही आया था
Ah,
When you
exactly.
understand soul plan, then you have the answer too. Otherwise, it
यस
is impossible. And the evolution that
Correct.
is happening from west to east, it's like without attachment to a personality. Only the core wisdom, the knowledge that helps, that works,
Yeah.
that helps us release our suffering.
या गो फॉर द मैसेज नॉट द मैसेंजर
Exactly, exactly. So in the West, there is a professor in Philadelphia. His name is Professor Edward Bryant. He has done detailed, in-depth study of our precious knowledge of the past without bias, right? If you read his books, he has written on Patanjali, he has written on Krishna's philosophy. Those books, he is a follower of Krishna by himself. He lives the Krishna theory, and he is still living. He teaches actually. He teaches in the university on Hinduism. So when you read his book, you get a perspective of our own wisdom, which actually, when now you read, everything makes sense. Now it makes sense when you read it, but the way it is thrust upon people in our country, the way it is put across to people, it will not do what it is supposed to do, right?
God
So
is
that is
also
the
attached with an ego in our culture. That is the
yes,
problem.
yes, yeah.
So we always seek for that ego personality, that.
See,
Think,
very an
yes,
example that I am
continue.
now, I am quoting Osho now. When I heard this thing, it made so much sense to me. He said, all the people that we have around, what is their desire? I want to see God. ईश्वर का दर्शन करना है मुझे. This is the ultimate desire. Good, fantastic. But do you know who Ishwar is? Do you have any idea what you are asking for seeing? If you do not even know, then how will you have the darshan? Even think about it. If he comes and stands in front of you, will you be able to recognize? So he says, first put your awareness to understanding who Ishwar is or what Ishwar is. He says Ishwar
It's
is not a person.
like
Right?
you're searching anything and you don't know what you're searching because you
Exactly.
don't identify.
It is. I am searching, but I don't know what I am searching. That is the problem. We are living totally unconscious life. We are not even conscious of ourselves. Living in sleep. Blindly
Yeah.
doing things one after the other, not questioning why am I doing this, right? And this happens generation after generation in family. The same sleepiness is transmitted from one generation to the next one, and people blindly keep following it.
Absolutely.
And if
I'd like
somebody
to add.
questions,
Yeah.
naturally there will be younger people who will question, why am I doing this? They will give them some explanation. They will mug it up and repeat it to their next generation,
I would
not
like to
knowing
share one.
really. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I
sure,
would like
go
to
ahead.
share one. Sorry. Preetiji, Shaileshi, Balaji, this is relevant. One story I heard. I never met the gentleman. He's from Lucknow, Papaji. I even got a video. We can listen
Yes,
the
yeah.
video. He's a Ramana devotee, so we cannot say he's a devotee, and he's searching for enlightened master, and finally found the Ramana Maharshi. And after Ramana passed away, and he started center giving the satsang in Lucknow, right? And he jokingly used to say during the course, I mean, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ठग गुरु चाहिए, क्योंकि I don't want the big crowd. They're gonna filter. They're gonna loot it. They're gonna dilute their mind and lose money and wasting time. And then finally, the few people gonna show up my place. I don't need a whole crowd. That's he's referring. There might be our place unified is core pure places. We need a more talk. More and more. That's so
It will
resonating.
spread like anything. The moment we start
Yeah.
living it, it's contagious. I can see all around me how from everywhere only I'm getting wisdom. So those who never talked in that term also passing wisdom. So it
Yes.
is that contagious without me speaking a word at home.
Mhm. Yeah. Excellent.
सर ये एक सवाल पूछना था। परसों आप बता रहे थे जो भी सवाल आता है इट इज चैनल थ्रू मी टू बी अप्रोप्रिएट एंड इट इज यूजुअली अप्रोप्रिएट। मतलब मैं कोई सवाल पूछूं, आप जवाब देते हो, इट्स मे नॉट बी नेसेसरली यू बट इट्स चैनल थ्रू यू। सो ये जो विजडम जो आप शेयर करते हो, ये सवाल दूसरे का सवाल का ही आता है या अपना खुद का सवाल के लिए भी ऐसे ही जवाब मिलेगा?
आता है, अपने सवाल के लिए भी आता है. For me also, I do that. I get it. I have been through my own development as well, right? So it's like I have never been like this always. So I am developing myself. Over time, I have gone through the path, tried various things, tried various ways of doing things, tried various knowledge sources and everything. And each of that added to me in its own way. None of them was wrong, right? It added to me. So at some point, I learned about channeling. I learned the technique of channeling. And then I was able to channel as well. That was deliberate channeling. Right? Then, as I was growing further, as I evolved further, I also, my intuition started opening up. and I got connected with my intuition, and I just started following my intuition. Then I started understanding the reason why certain things happen. So, primary thing about channeling, primary thing that I learned in the process was that everybody is a channel. Everyone, each one of you is a channel. Now, the only difference between a channeler and a person who is not channeling is that they have blocked the passage. So I have allowed me to be used as a channel. Normally people don't, right? So they have their own ideas and thoughts, but I personally feel that this is the best thing to do. And for that, I have to become clear. I have to let go of me. Then I will become a channel. Because then, when I have let go of me, that means the channel is clear. There is nobody stopping anything coming. That's when, this is the realization I had. So then, one day, I was learning manifestation. So imagine at that time, what was I wanting to manifest? My manifestation was about, I want the knowledge source that Osho had. That is what I wanted to manifest. And now I see that Osho's thoughts naturally flow through me. In my talk, many a times you will find so much connection, so much resemblance. I haven't memorized anything that he said. I have listened to him. And that listening was about 15 years ago. But I decided, when I learned channeling, this was again 7-8 years ago, my manifestation was, I want to be a clear channel of the knowledge source that came through Osho. So to me, Osho was also a channel. He was a courier, messenger. And so is every other master. All the masters channel, actually.
We clearly saw Patriji doing that many times.
Ah.
He would just take a blank, go blank, and then he will start speaking. So, yeah, definitely, that's the truth. You remove your ego and you just speak for not for your benefit or others' benefit. You just speak for, and that comes only when you are fearless. But whatever journey she had, and it helped us go deeper in unified. We could have done it and we could have repeated it and we could have experienced it. But the growth that we had because of his wisdom, his journey, was tremendous. And we will also become a channeler without having learned the channeling. The moment the affirmation in the unified is that I am all knowing intelligence. And that is what I started seeing in my life, also easily flowing. And then you would see that what you need is also coming from TV channel or the news, or somebody randomly is coming and speaking to you and going. So you'll see that, okay, they are also a channeler. That the thing that you just said, that everybody's that. No, but some knows consciously and some doesn't know. So start taking those messages that makes a sense. Sometimes it's like a trigger, sometimes it's just like a reminder of appreciation, anything like that, and that adds so much value to for us to grow. And because it's a message from universe, the answers to our questions, they're coming through all over, from a YouTube feed to WhatsApp message to kids coming and going, a neighbor passing and somebody unknown calling and anything like that.
One
Many
thing.
a times I listen to my own recordings and feel surprised. Oh, did I say this? Where did this come from? I am surprised. Why? Because it's not from my head. I know this. And I am open about it. I don't want to take credit for what was not created by me. It just came through. Many times this happens. So
Uh,
and then when I listen to myself, I am amazed.
One
Yeah.
time I remember Roger saying the same thing. Like he shared one script and he said, okay, see how beautiful these lines are. And you know, Preeti, this is not now in 2025. It is back then, 1990 or 2000. So now I read it and I feel proud. Oh my God, what was I was receiving? And it was a new concept back then. Like people found very awkward.
Yeah.
one thing, Balaji, I would like to add the Shailesh and Preeti. Shailesh is throughout his career, since he's knowing himself, he's a kind of pragmatic person and been through a lot, and then managing such an institution and a lot of knowledge, real pragmatic experience. And same to Preeti as well. And then these books give you the so much. You would be one of them, Balaji. You would be Preeti and Shailesh once you know allow understood that book. So simple, so easy. Anyone could be. You know, as a Shailesh mentioned and Preeti mentioned. So all channel, all person, all master are channel, right? And allowed to be in channel to be different thing is surrender, but anyone can do it. So I see it. So Balaji, you would be one of them. It's not hard. You have to just follow thing, you know. Thank you.
So Babaji made it so simple. From ages, we
Yeah.
have different difficult things. You know, putting head in Upanishad is not everybody's cup of tea, but all that gist is here, simplified, and it's here. We just have to change our definition. You know, oh, I was holding this. Okay, let it go. Now I accept this and let me fix and try it. Because the book itself says it's a practical guidance. So by reading you, it won't give you anything. You go out and explore what it says, and then you see, okay, it's working all the time. And I felt like many times I didn't know what to do. And it's like a simple one formula given how to do what to do and when. So that kind of simplified knowledge we have at this point of time. And it is also because we have done a lot of work in past lives. So for some, the concept is easy. And then we speak in that manner where, you know, somebody connects with Shailesh better, somebody from me. And there are many other unified courses going on where people are connecting by their, you know, that frequency match. So but it's the common goal here is to come to the heart space, and then you will know that we are all one, just doing our part the best we could, right? And what we have experienced, if I share and it can help you, I mean, I go with that only with my own experience. So having that life was the teacher, or is being a teacher, is always a teacher. So the journey was not quite smooth. It was very much difficult, like swastika come like this. So my face used to be like that since my childhood. So very sad, alone, and self-rejection was a lot of self-rejection. Can't trust on myself. Whether also I was good academically, but still it was difficult to trust on myself. So the journey has been quite a bit, and always I started trusting myself by with my intuition. I didn't know it's intuition also, although, but you know, people say that, oh, I started meditating when I was 5 year old, but I don't have that kind of comments because, but the thing I can say that I was very inward. If I'm sitting with somebody for 1 hour, I am comfortable not speaking a word. So that's how alone in the crowd, it was like that. A very rare friendship and very trustworthy relationship, that kind of development and I had. And I always felt that for some engineering degrees, they are very simple. They come and go to the college, they take degree. But for me, it was like a hike on the mountain, Mount Everest. It was not easy. It was a lot of challenges, but I made it. And along with that, many lessons came throughout. And when both of us got connected, we shared our life experiences and lessons. And that is how we started building up. and understanding every time it was happening, and but it was happening in this way, and this is what I learned and grew like that. So wisdom sharing was part through the experience sharing of our life that help us bond also, and we came this far. And now we look back and then see that okay, it was this time, it was the way our old programs were. So we just don't know consciously that I am going to do this and I'm going to make this difference, and one day we will be doing that, and one day what's coming up next we don't know.
See, the proof of channeled information is in front of all of you. Nowadays, we are sharing our old videos with you, right? When you listen to those videos, this is January of 2023, right? And all that talk, if you see, those who have done unified will know exactly that is unified. I had not even read the book. I had no idea that there is a book called Unified at that time, but everything I spoke was exactly unified. What does that tell us? That there is a source of knowledge which is coming through us, right? And it that source makes it possible for us to get connected. So initially it prepped us, through us it brought that knowledge, and then it said, well, okay, here you take this book, and now these two are the same. And that's when I learned, so I got really connected with the book when I translated it. That's when I went into the depth of everything, and it changed my thing. I mean, like, it's completely, I say, yes, this is what I know, this is what I know, this is what I know. And then now when I look back at those videos, sentence by sentence, the entire concept of unified is embedded there. So it is all connected. So we are being constantly guided, constantly. I feel
We just
so
don't know.
blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are being guided constantly in the right direction.
So we don't take any credit too. There's no
Yes.
It
credit.
is
It's just the
that,
journey and
yeah.
the way it has started, like me resigning when I went for a 5-day retreat. And before that only I knew that when I'm handing over my work to my team, that I will be out for 5 days, you guys take care. I was feeling like I was writing my last letters, last emails. And that intuition I had before going to the retreat. And after, once I was there, from there itself, I resigned. And I knew that it could be an impulsive decision. And I thought if it is impulsive, it will change once I go back. Then I'll change the job. What's the big deal? But I I was prepared. Like, I want to start something else differently. And I didn't know what, from where. And I told Shailesh, like, it's been 1 year, 2024, we didn't do much program, and it's kind of pinching me. I want to do something, but I don't know what. Because 2022, 2023, we did programs, but we didn't do much. On 2024, I did a couple 21 days and kind of program myself. But without team, I was feeling really halfway. But then this unified, it was like a binding agent for all. Started happening like a, you know, out of no way. It was like enormously growing through us every day, every day. And we were learning so much about being love, about accepting the situation and living the concept of unified in day-to-day life. That judgment will not work. If you keep judging, you'll keep attracting such people and in your journey. Now we are in that state that we have the books available on Amazon and we don't have to put our head, whatever, wherever it is, just reaching far across the world. It's
When
Babaji's
so
message.
yeah, Achalaji is
Yeah,
asking
that's a
when
good
the
reminder. I think we should share that now because it would take 10 to 15 days for you to get the book if you want to order the book. But we will share the weekly PDF also.
starting
Yeah.
when we start the book. At that time, we will start sharing the PDFs. But I think today or tomorrow I will share the links. The link for so those books are available online already in India, though not everywhere.
Amazon में Kindle में मिल रहा है यूनिफाइड.
No, the activity workbook that we are launching this time.
Okay.
This is the unified book what you are showing, Achalaji, but we have created the activity workbook. Only the part one is done so far, so that is available. We will be doing it along with the practice. It will help you greatly. You would know what you are doing. What then the past candidate will say, "Oh, we didn't get this," but they contributed to create that.
Yeah,
And you will
this book
see
is an
how
outcome.
quickly you progress and you understand things so better. Such a great reminder. And I'm really always like feeling blessed. Okay, this wisdom everybody has to live every day. And once we come together like this, we talk, we remember, we practice. We practice 7 days, we develop a habit to do that naturally.
Yeah. So now you know why I always say I am not a guru, I am not a saint, I am not a sadhu, I am none of those. I am just an available medium. That's it. Yeah. Yes, Swastika, you can share what you wanted to say. Our thing will keep going.
Yeah, today like there was no electricity in the morning. So for the first time I did it on my own and it went like I started at 5:45 in of Nepal time and when I ended it was 7:30 something. And today like yesterday I had when everyone was speaking, all the participants, I tried to like make a note because I used to feel that whenever they are speaking, I'm lost in my own thoughts. Like when they're speaking, I'm thinking on my own. So yesterday I was like noting down everyone's what they're speaking. And yesterday one of the participants shared that she was feeling the sensation like change difference between in the two bodies that I had not ever felt. And yes, and also Preeti ma'am was asking like if the fear, the heartbeat feels comfortable or not. So I never asked that. So today I tried to do that, and I felt I could like there were so many sensations which I could not um, like label. I mean, I didn't know what it was. I knew there was something, but I didn't know what it was. Then I was asking, like, is it painful? So answer was, it's not that painful. It's something like it's pain, but it's not painful. I'm able to tolerate it. And then and also I tried to see what thought was there with every sensation. And many times there was like I should have thing like all the past where like there was I should have done this, I should have done this was a thought that was associated with the sensation. um yeah, that today was different. I
So what
mean,
did you do with all those shoots?
I said okay, I'm not correct right now, let me just accept okay, I have this I should have thing. I'll correct it once the unit course like it advances. Right now I'm not going to correct anything. Okay, it's I should have, there is I should have.
So there is no requirement of correction, just knowing that, okay, I did this in that situation and this is what I learned. Accepting, not running away or nothing. So you always say that I keep thinking in loop. And the only way to come out of it is to learn to observe. To cut the thought, you have to see the thought separate from you. That's not you. It's just a chain that is going in front of you and you start seeing it. It will break. You be fearless. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not weak. You're no less. These are passing thoughts coming from somewhere and going somewhere, and just let it go. Do not judge yourself with that. Daily, same reminder.
Yeah.
Did you find anything good about yourself to feel good about yourself?
No. Not yet.
You are
Because
beautiful.
I mean, yesterday
Right?
after the session, we had there was no electricity, so I just slept and I tried to note something like what's happening good in my life. So, okay, oh, I'm getting salary and whatever. I have good hair. I'm like my hair is getting better. So there were small things, but today, yeah, I think I'll focus on that.
So,
Yeah,
To
did you
take care
Shailaji
of
find?
mentioned,
Mm.
Shailaji mentioned yesterday or this morning, focus in what good at, good thing you have, right? That means
Mm.
half full, focus in the half full. So we are
glass half empty
always
or half
digging,
full.
are we always digging at the half empty? The same thing, happen exactly same thing, but you have to turning into the positive half full. Everything you have good about you, and only focus on that part. The Salisi or Priti both mentioned that one, so you have to focus that way. Back to
To see
Salisi.
the
Thank you.
half-filled glass also quench my thirst, right? So this is good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give you something for you. You make me jealous. It took me 63 years to get to this point, and you are nowhere close to 63. And to have started so early, that is something which makes me jealous. Yeah, so
I also made her feel good that you are driving these sessions in that we are doing in advance. But she did not take any credit. She's like, okay, what do, you do.
And today also like in the meditation, there was one time when there was one thought of past event where like I should have thing again, right? And I made a like I had this realizing, okay, what was I wanting was in the past I wanted to ask somebody about some guidance, okay, and okay, she did not give the guidance, but then she took the conversation went something else. So what I was wanting was I'm giving power to them, and I want them to give me back the power. And
You just
I
have to
I
take it.
realized that.
You are giving up the power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, in all the I could have, I only have this like I'm giving the power to other people, and I want them to give the power back to me, but they are not giving. So I'm sad and frustrated, and that
So
was the
first,
realization.
after first chapter, third chapter will help you a lot, and then the sixth chapter will help you a lot, where you will condemn that, okay, I invited you and you gave me this experience.
Mm.
We have been talking about it, but then we will be practicing in real ground.
Even right now, I have this question. Like even right now, I have this. The heart is really beating like loudly, and I can feel its fear. But when I try to see what thought is there, I do not see any thought. It's just something like it's fear. I know, but there's no thought associated with
Because
it.
you keep judging in good and bad. Drop that. Start witnessing. अभी तक witness शुरू नहीं हुआ है. You have to watch. Allow yourself to explore. And if that doesn't happen, unified will be very difficult. You have to start watching. Separate everything that you see that is separate from you, and that's why you can see.
I can
And
quite
also,
understand like
if you
what
do
to do.
the deep belly breathing few times, if that happen three, 4 times, deep belly breathing is gonna come back to the normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
All your fears, all that distraction, feeling low and all that. 5 to 6 breath. Take like long, deep, and then inhale and exhale and disconnect from that thought. Challenge those thoughts that I'm done with you. You are gone. I don't entertain such thoughts anymore. I'm not that same person.
And if there are stubborn thoughts, what you can do is tell them that if you don't go away, Shailesh will come.
No, yesterday
Danda,
I
danda
yesterday
leke.
I after the evening session I did actually it was constantly suggesting me, even okay, I think I should write all this thing. Okay, I should write all okay. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. I was like,
No, if you keep entertaining them, then they will keep coming. Okay, you have to hard stop them at times. Say that you are done and I am done with you. You know there's a thought pattern, right? The pattern you have to disconnect. Is it causing any value? Is it adding any value? Or making me weak, making me more scared? You have to use your intelligence there and be firm. 2, 3 times you just reject those thoughts that, okay, I am not that less. I don't entertain such thoughts where people are making me less. And I don't judge others in less. At the same time.
Whenever you experience anyone making you feel less, it is an indication that you yourself don't respect yourself. Right? So
Finding fault in myself.
exactly. So you have to figure out what within me is making me feel less. Right? That
I've done
once
that.
you dig it out, all this will vanish completely, automatically. You have to go to the root cause. And that root you have to dig it out and throw it out. It is useless. That I can tell you without even knowing it. Nobody is less. Nobody. We are all born perfect.
So you
Only
have to work to find
problem.
good stuff in you.
Yeah. We will be talking about perfection. How are we individually unique and special? We will talk about that also, right? So there is no second Swastika Shrestha in this universe. There's only one.
Sir, can I
And
add something?
Take it on in your heart. Here, take these words here. Immediately the healing will happen. Immediately, because he's not saying here. He's saying from here.
Vijay,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Jai.
there is a process that first you get angry and then you regret. And then when you are getting angry, you are aware of it. And then it reduces your anger. And then there's a third stage where you realize you're going to get angry and then you watch yourself. So, Swastikaji, first you didn't know what was bothering you. You knew something was bothering you, but you didn't know exactly what. Now you're in the process of watching, oh, this bothers me. Oh, this fear I have. Oh, this is what I have. And there is, as you continue with the meditation, then you will rise above and watch that fear come and go without touching you or any of the feelings or any of the emotions. So before you didn't know it was happening to you, before you didn't know what was hurting you, now you know. So that's such a beautiful progress. Also, after, like you said, the light was off, electricity was off, but you did the meditation on your own. That's amazing. You didn't waste your time when the light was off. You went to sleep because you had to get up early in the morning. So because you have to do the meditation, you have to focus on being fresh. So you're changing your routine. So then Sir said to be in the present most of the time. So whenever some situation or emotion pops up, you're like, "Oh, this situation, this feeling, I should work on it." And you're able to see it, which is a huge progress. Before you were living life with your eyes closed. Now you have opened your eyes, you can see there's a lot of dirt. And Sir is there, Ma'am is there to help you clean the dirt and create a new version of yourself.
Understand what
Absolutely.
change is. You know what change is to when we allow the change. Now the Shrestha who didn't know what she is. But we are reminding you continuously that you are making progress. Now you are not that less person. Even if you do wrong thing, even if there's a mistake, it doesn't make you less anyway. Have this feeling first. Everything will settle down. From
Making
inside, you create the outside. So remember this formula and always keep correcting inside. You know what the inside correction is, and from not from the point where you are wrong or somewhere, but from the point that you are seeing that, I criticize myself so much. I start loving myself today, now.
There is no person on this planet who doesn't make a mistake. So
Bulb example.
don't don't blame yourself for doing mistake. Mistake is fine, it's part of learning, right? So if you want some kind of inspiration, think of Elon Musk. He makes mistakes, but he has become Elon Musk. I am that. You are also like that only. When you make mistake, think of that. That when he can make mistake, I can make mistake. It's okay. Making mistake, but we should not repeat the same mistake. That
In
is where,
unawareness, because of unawareness, right?
right? So that will come from awareness. With your awareness, you will know, I know that this is the mistake that happens. Now I am not going to do it. You will know it in advance. So
You have to
that
allow
is how,
change.
yeah.
That's what is
Allow.
holding you today. Just I realized that you need to allow the change in you. You are changing, but you are holding to that old self. No past, no past regret. From a fresher in any company, we do expect them to do mistakes. Even the manager at the higher level knows he will do mistakes. And there are people who are covering you, and there are people who will tell you, okay, you did it this time, do take care of it. Next time, this should not happen. With that message, they will give you another chance. But you just need to see love in that, not your insult.
We will talk about perfection also at some point. Yeah. What is perfection?
That's all the God qualities will start. We are not touching on that. We are not giving you any unified definition as of now, till now. That you are what you are, we are not talking. We are just talking before unified what you are.
Can I
But
get more
start,
guidance on?
Ask us. Yeah.
go on.
Oh yeah. On this, I was stuck in this witnessing part when you said, okay, I'm still not starting to witness things. So, can I get more guidance on that?
Do not judge, first thing. Do not go in conversation. Just see it passing. Do not entertain it. Do not go in the chain of thought. One thought leading to another and the another and the another. And the story becomes, there's a big story for you. Just see this came and you didn't pay attention. Like you did see, but you are not entertaining it. You are not considering hurt by any means. Your heartbeat is happening like this because you are taking the fear into you. You don't want to do that. I just saw there's a fear passing and I let it go. I know you are temporary. That's what you have to just say. And feel you are temporary. I know you are temporary. And we are not doing any I am affirmation with that. I'm not changing myself with any affirmation. I'm just seeing as of now. Vipassana means just see as it is. Do not add any story, any mirch masala, and any dramatic situation because mom did that and somebody did that. No, nothing. It happened to me. You see, people are shouting at you, pointing finger at you, and it's making you nervous. You think like people are making you less, people are putting you down because you do not carry your self-worth. You do not admire yourself looking at the mirror. Mirror मत भी देखो, but अपने अंदर में you feel that peace, that yes, I am. That love for yourself, that care that you are. Don't have to be anybody, anything. So remember this line that you are unique in the whole entire universe. This swastika sreshta is only one, and just feel it deeply. Allow yourself to feel it deeply until you feel the tears rolling down. You will break all that is holding you back.
Yes. You are one of your kind. Think of it. One of the kind things, how valuable they are. People are willing to pay millions of dollars for such things. That's how important one of a kind thing is, and you are one of a kind. So you are invaluable.
I'll take leave now. It's a
Yes.
wonderful
So
session.
start from there. Yeah. We should bring the session to an end as well. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Swastika, just think about the positive side of your being. Start thinking about your assets, right? Your assets as a being, as Swastika. What are your assets? And then you will begin to know yourself better, right? So please do that. Okay. We will continue our discussion tomorrow if you feel like, right? Just dwell on that and continue your practice. You did a good thing that you took advantage of the electricity not being there to practice on your own. So good.
Yeah. So you could do yourself by 1.5 hours, and you did at your own
Yes.
pace, and you know that you can do it. That's the great, today's guidance. This line came where it said that in many, many lifetimes you have not done this difficult job ever before. Even if you have done, or you have done great in any competition, maybe as a topper also, that work was also not that difficult that you are doing with this body scan in the way we did it today. So you'll enjoy the today's guidance. So when you get time later on, just go through it.
Yeah.
And
So
admire yourself. Really, every moment you just say, I am good enough, I am beautiful, and I am care for myself, and I care for others. When you care or appreciate others, it doesn't make you less. It just empowers you with that eyes of appreciation.
thank you. Okay, thank you, Masters. We will join again tomorrow and continue.